overall and 4-2 on the region. They swept East Lawrence, went 1-2 with the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Now, Toombs County went 2-1 with the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. So we will see how tonight's matchup goes. Bacon is second in Region 2 AA, while Toombs County is sitting at fifth with a 10-8 overall record, and Toombs County is 2-4 on the region season. Up to bat first for Toombs County will be and he'll be DHing for right fielder Foster Jones. Trayvon Harris will be playing. Dukes will be behind the plate. Alex Gordy will be at second. Brantley Upshaw will be at first. Logan Knight will be pitching. And Jesus Quintero will be at short. So Chandler Lynn, batting .250 on the season with a .438 on-base percentage, steps in from the left-hand side. And the first pitch of the game will be called for strike one on Lynn. Pitching for the Bacon County Raiders will be Trey Thomas. Lynn steps back in, the 0-1. That's going to be called for strike two. Lynn now finds himself down in the count, 0-2. Offensively versus the Vidalia Indians, Toombs County really struggled with their pitching. The 0-2, that's going to miss outside for ball one. In that game on Thursday versus Vidalia, Jason Dukes was one of two batters who had base hits. Jason Dukes went 2 for 2 in that game and was featured on the baseball report yesterday. The 1-2 is popped up into the air to second baseman Connor. He backs up into the grass and fields it for out number one. That'll bring up senior Chase Musselman, who's playing in left field today. He's batting .333 on the season and has an on-base percentage of .452. So Thomas is going to work from the windup. Pitches from the right-hand side. It's coming set on the mound. Winding, and the pitch to Musselman. Musselman gets under this one and fouls it back out of play for strike one. Musselman going to step back in. Thomas coming set, winding, and the 0-1. He gets Musselman chasing an outside off-speed pitch, and that'll be a swing and a miss for strike two. So Thomas, yet again, working ahead on the batter, has a count of 0-2 on right-handed hitter Chase Musselman. Thomas winding, 0-2 pitch. Musselman chops this one onto the ground, over to third base. Cross, fires to first, over the first. Brought the first base space. The throw was a little high, so Chase Musselman is going to reach. On an error. I don't think I can award that as a base hit. Just simply don't think I can. So with one down and a runner at first, that'll bring up Grace Stevens, who's functioning as the DH in today's game. Stevens on the season is batting .373 with an on-base percentage of .429. And Thomas is going to throw back to first, and Musselman's there safely. Head coach Derek James, coached here for 5 years as the head coach of the baseball program before moving to Toombs County in his first season, which was 2019. And the pitch to the plate is going to miss for ball one on Stevens. Hayne Brandt is in the first base coach's box as Coach Kraft is out today. And Toombs County is also on spring break this week. Thomas now working from the stretch with a runner at first. Musselman with a lead. He's going to throw back there, and Musselman gets in safely. So Musselman getting his lead. Thomas receiving the sign from his catcher, Dustin Andrews. Thomas coming set, the 1-0 is going to hurt, and that'll be ball two. So Stevens has managed to work ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Kind of set up in the back of the box. Thomas looking over at Musselman. Now he comes set. And the 2-0 is going to be put in for strike one on the outside edge. Stevens is DHing for senior Foster Jones, will be playing right field today. So Thomas looking over at Musselman. Time has been called by Stevens here at the plate. And now he steps back in. Thomas receiving the sign, giving a look at Musselman. Now comes set. And the 2-1. That's going to miss away. Andrews stays with it, so no go for Musselman. And Gray Stevens is ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike. Thomas coming onto the mound. Musselman with a lead at first. Gives him a look. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss by Stevens. And that'll load up the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You got it, Gray.
So Stevens steps back in. Thomas coming set, full count pitch. Stevens getting a piece of it, which is good that he did. I believe if he would have watched that one, that would have been called for strike 3. So after receiving a sign from head coach Derek James, Gray Stevens is going to step back in. Thomas is coming set. And the full count pitch is going to miss outside for ball 4. So Gray Stevens reaches on a walk. And with 1 down here in the top of the first, Toombs County has base runners on first and second. That'll bring up Trayvon Harris. Now, Harris is only a freshman, and for the varsity team, he's batting .243 with an on-base percentage of .326. And he's playing third base today for the Bulldogs. Musselman with the lead, shortstop working in. Thomas going to throw to the plate. And Harris takes pitch 1 for strike 1. Harris steps back in, kind of an open stance in the batter's box. Thomas is going to come set. Looking at Musselman, the 0-1. That's going to miss low. It gets away from Andrews just a bit, and Musselman slides in, and Musselman is out at third base. So that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike on Trayvon Harris, and now there are 2 down. So Stevens getting a lead at first. Thomas coming set and going to pitch to the plate. Harris didn't really seem like he wanted to swing at that pitch. Kind of threw the bat out there, fouled it off over here near first base. And now he's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harris stepping in. Stevens with a lead at first. Thomas coming set. And the first pitch, or excuse me, the 1-2, that's going to miss away, and that'll make it 2-2. Bulldogs today are in their red tops, white bottoms. Bacon is in black top and white bottoms. Thomas looking over at Stevens at first, and he does it again. Now he comes set. Winding the 2-2. That just misses for ball 3. I was actually a bit worried there for Trayvon Harris, but he has a better eye than I. So Harris steps in, full count, 2-out situation. Stevens with a lead at first already. Thomas looking over there, now comes set. Actually, he's going to throw back over there to first. Stevens slides in safely. A few Bacon County fans thought he may have been out. So Harris comes back into the box. Thomas receiving the sign from his catcher Andrews, now comes set. Winding, full count pitch, and that misses low for ball 4 on Trayvon Harris. So that'll bring up catcher junior Jason Dukes. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Jason Dukes went 2 for 2 in the game versus Vidalia at home, which was, if you're a Bulldog fan, it was hard to watch. Especially after the 3rd inning. But props to Vidalia, right? So with 2 down and a runner in scoring position for Toombs County, Stevens at second base, Harris is at first. Jason Dukes takes pitch number 1 as ball 1. Thomas coming set, looking at Stevens with a lead at second, 1-0 pitch. That's going to miss away. Dukes ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Thomas coming set, looking at Stevens. Shortstop working him. That ball in the dirt. Nice block by catcher Andrews. Runners didn't go. And Jason Dukes way ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. Time has been called by catcher Dustin Andrews. He's going to walk out and talk to his pitcher. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Did anybody watch the NCAA championship game last night? Baylor upsetting Gonzaga 86-70. Which, if you watch the game, you could tell that when Baylor came out, they were playing unbelievable defense against the undefeated team. And Gonzaga just couldn't manage to score at 3-0. That's going to be called for strike 1. And now time has been called by Jason Dukes, and he's going to run down and talk to head coach Derek James. Remember in 2018 coming down here to call a game when head coach Derek James was still the head coach of the Bacon County Raiders baseball team. Then in 2019, he became the head coach of the Bulldogs, 3-1. And that's going to miss for ball 4. And the Bulldogs have loaded up the bases on walks. So that'll bring up senior Alex Gordy. Gordy on the season right now is batting .289 with an on-base percentage of .347. And time has been called. And the Bacon County infield is going to meet at the pitcher's mound. And the Bulldog base runners are going to be over there at third base with head coach Derek James. And it looks like they've subbed in Cody Cortez to run for catcher Jason Dukes with 2 down here in the top of the first. No score here in Alma between the Raiders and the Bulldogs. And the infielders return back to their positions. And Alex Gordy is going to step in to bat. Bases are loaded for the Bulldogs, which is one of the few times they have done this early in the season. Or this early in the game, excuse me. Gordy steps in. He bats from the right-hand side. One of 5 seniors on this Bulldog baseball team. 2-out pitch. He's going to take that for strike 1. A base hit to the backside would score Stevens from third and possibly Trayvon Harris from second. Thomas from the stretch, the 0-1. Gordy gets under it, and it's in foul territory, and it's going to scoot out of play. And Gordy now behind in the count, 0-2. Gordy wears number 8 for the Bulldog baseball team. And now he steps in. Thomas coming set. And the 0-2. Gordy fouling this one third base side. And the count remains 0-2. On the right-handed hitter County on deck will be freshman Brantley Upshaw, transferring to Toombs County just this year, or I guess last year technically in 2020 from Robert Toombs. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. So the Bulldogs unable to score any here in the top of the first after loading up the bases. And now the Bulldogs have to play defense. We're going to the bottom of the first inning here in Alma. No score between the Raiders and the Bulldogs as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA-certified meats. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
So the lefty Logan Knight is going to be pitching for Toombs County in tonight's game. Knight has pitched 41 innings for the Bulldog baseball team, which is, they say he's pitched in 10 games. His record as a starting pitcher is 4-1. He's allowed 41 hits, 23 runs, 18 of which were earned. He has had 14 walks and 37 strikeouts. Up to bat first for Bacon County will be Mason Michael, the shortstop. Where's number 16 for the team? And he'll step in, bats from the right-hand side. Knight ready on the mound, working from the windup. And the pitch to the plate is going to be lined into left field for a base hit for shortstop Michael. So that'll bring up Brady Cawthorn, who is the center fielder for the Raiders, wearing number 18. He steps in, bats from the left-hand side of a lefty-lefty matchup here. Knight working from the stretch. He's going to look over at his runner at first, and he's going to pitch to the plate. Cawthorn showing bunt, wasn't able to get one down on that, didn't pull back, and that'll be called for strike one. And he steps back in. Knight coming set, looking over, and he's going to pick there to first. Michael there safely. Knight. Cawthorn now steps in. Knight coming set. And he's going to pick back to first again. And Michael is there safely. So Knight receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. Comes set on the mound. Winding, 0-1, is going to be fouled off, some type of breaking ball. And now Knight is ahead, 0-2. Knight coming onto the mound. Giving a look at his runner at first. And the 0-2 pitch to the plate is going to miss away. And that'll make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes on center fielder Brady Cawthorn. He steps in. Knight coming set. And the 1-2. Missing outside, and that'll even up the count at 2-2. I see a sign in left center field. It says Bacon County made it in 2017 to the Final Four, and they were one of 4 teams, so was Toombs County in 2017. 2-2 is going to be hit up into the air, and it's going to land in left center field for another base hit for Bacon County. Chandler Lynn's getting it in to cutoff man Jesus Quintero, and Bacon County has 2 runners in scoring position here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up pitcher Trey Thomas. Wears number 12 for the team. Bats from the right-hand side. And he steps in. Runners at second and third with their lead. Knight receiving the sign from catcher Dukes. Now comes set. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Thomas for strike one. Thomas steps in. Knight working from the stretch. Now comes set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch missing inside. Dukes is going to call time and go out and talk to Logan Knight on the mound. So a short conversation. Duke's returning back. And he's back in his catcher's position behind home plate. Knight coming set. The 1-1. Misses inside. And that'll make it 2-1. So Knight trying to work the umpire strike zone here on Thomas. And the 2-1 is going to be hit foul, third base side. And they'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Which the first inning, especially when you get the live pitch, most pitchers try to work the umpire strike zone, see his limitations, how far he's going to go to the outside, how far he's going to work high, low. Knight with the 2-2. This ball is going to be hit fair, just fair, and that's going to score 1 run for Bacon County. It's going to score another, and Chase Musselman was all the way in the corner getting that ball in, and he got it into third baseman Trayvon Harris. Trey Thomas standing at second base with a 2-run RBI double. Bacon County now on top 2-0. That'll bring up first baseman Drew Elrod. Where's number 14 for the team? Head coach Derek James has called time. He's out talking to his infield on the mound. And now he's running back. Chase Musselman's up here returning his sunglasses. Coach James, now he walks off the field. Bacon County with 3 base hits in a row. One of them being a 2-run RBI double. So Duke's coming back set behind the plate. Knight working with a runner at second. This is going to work from the stretch. Knight now comes set on the mound. And here's the pitch. Elrod gets under it and fouls it back into the net for strike 1. Duke's walking over to foul territory to get it. So Elrod stepping back in, bats from the right-hand side, playing first today for the Raiders. Knight coming set, giving a look at his runner at second, the 0-1. It was some type of off-speed pitch, which is going to be fouled off back into the net here for strike 2. And now Knight has worked ahead, 0-2 on Elrod. He steps back in. Knight receiving the sign, now comes set. And the 0-2 pitch. That's going to miss outside and maybe a little high for ball 1. Knight comes back onto the mound, giving a look at his runner. And Knight comes set, giving a look, and the 1-2. That's going to be fouled off over towards the Bulldog dugout, and the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. So on the 4th batter of the bottom of the 1st, and Toombs County has yet to record a single out. Logan Knight coming set, giving a look at his runner. Here's the 1-2. That's going to miss low. Nice block by catcher Jason Dukes. The count's now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming set on the mound. Winding 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And the Bulldogs have their first out of the bottom of the 1st. That'll bring up Jackson Connor, the second baseman. He's going to bat from the left-hand side. Looking down, he's coaching the third base box. Now he steps in, batting from the left-hand side. Another lefty-lefty matchup. Knight going to come set. Giving a look at his runner, 1 out pitch to the plate, showing bunt, but that'll be called for strike 1. Knight ready to go on the. He works a fast game. Knight coming set. And the 0-1 is going to be hit in the hole between short and third base for a base hit. Thomas is going to be held up there at second. It seems like they've put in another runner to run for Thomas. That'll be number 13, Jordan Martin. And Connor reaching on a base hit. That'll bring up catcher Dustin Andrews. Wears number 8 for the team. Yeah, both number 8s playing in today's game. Dustin Andrews and Alex Gordy are hitting 6th in the lineup. So the Raiders have runners on the corners. So a double play ball would be beneficial here for Toombs County. Knight pitching to the plate. That pitch missing high for ball 1. It looked like Andrews was showing bunt. So Knight getting the sign from his catcher. Now coming set. Winding, 1-0. Swing and a miss. And that'll make it 1-1. Raiders on top of the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first, 2-0. So Andrew steps back in. Knight coming set. He's going to pick back to first, which is very good. Upshaw got a glove on that ball because if it would have gotten by him, the runner at third would have scored. But Connor was back there safely. 1 ball, 1 strike on Andrews. Knight coming set, working from the stretch. And the pitch. It's going to be fouled off back into the net. And that'll give him 2 strikes on the right-handed hitter, Andrews. Knight coming back onto the mound. Runners at first and third with their lead. Knight coming set. And here's the 1-2. Runner going. Swing and a miss. And that'll be out number 2. So that'll bring up third baseman Caden Wilson. He wears number 20 for the team. After receiving the sign from his coach, he now steps in. Bacon County, 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. Knight now going to work from the windup. Coming set, 2 out pitch on the way to the plate. That's going to be called for strike 1. Wilson with 1 foot out of the box. Now he steps in. Knight coming set, 0-1 pitch. Kind of puts it inside on him. He fouls it off first base. Kind of jammed him there. And that'll make it 0-2 on Wilson. Knight receiving the sign from Dukes. Now coming set, winding, and the 0-2. Not a bad miss, a little low. And that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes on Wilson. Knight now going to decide to work from the stretch. He comes set. Winding. Here's the 1-2. That hit in the dirt in front of home plate. Nice block by Jason. And that'll make it 2-2. Wilson steps in. Knight receiving the sign. Now coming set on the mound. Winding. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be called for strike 3. And Logan Knight, although he yields 2 runs on base hits here in the bottom of the first, got all 3 outs on strikeouts. We'll take a break and come back to Alma in the top of the second. Raiders 2, Bulldogs nothing as we break on Y101.
Just when you thought the chicken sandwich war was over, it's coming back in a big way with Zaxby's new signature sandwich. It's a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, 3 zesty pickles, and if that wasn't enough, it's smothered in Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. That's right, it's such a big deal, we made a totally new sauce to give it the kick it deserves. The other guys won't know what hit them. The new Zaxby's signature sandwich. Have you tried it yet?
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town. Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Alma here on Y101. Toombs County down 2-0 to the Bacon County Raiders. The Raiders scored 2 earned runs in the bottom of the first. They had 4 base hits in that inning. And Logan Knight recorded all 3 outs on strikeouts. Up to bat now will be Brantley Upshaw. On the season, Upshaw is batting .083 with an on-base percentage of 154. So he wears number 12, towering at 6'7", steps in. And he is a lefty. First pitch from Thomas. That's going to miss. Ball 1 on Upshaw. He steps back in. Thomas winding. 1-0 pitch. Upshaw puts this one in the left field for a base hit. So that'll put a runner at first, and that'll bring up pitcher Logan Knight. Knight on the season is batting .250 with an on-base percentage of 400. So Knight going to bat from the right-hand side as he does. Thomas going to come set. And Knight's going to show bunt, and he lays down one all the way back to the pitcher, Thomas. They get the play at second, throw to first, and the Bacon County Raiders just got a double play on the Bulldogs. And I think the error with that was the bunt was kind of right to Thomas. And just like that, the Raiders have recorded 2 down. That'll bring up Jesus Quintero on the season for the varsity team. Quintero is batting .133 with an on-base percentage of 125. So he goes down and talks to head coach Derek James, and now he walks back. He steps in. Thomas going to work from the windup. And here's the 2-out pitch. That's going to be called for strike 1 on Quintero. Thomas coming back onto the mound. Winding the 0-1. That's going to miss high for ball 1. Making the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike on right-handed hitter Jesus Quintero. He steps back in. Thomas with the 1-1. Like a breaking ball. Quintero held off on it. And that'll be ball 2. Quintero going to step back in. Thomas winding. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 2. Now the count's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Quintero. Raiders just recorded 2 outs on a double play. Thomas coming set, and the 2-2. And that's going to be called for strike 3 on Quintero on the outside edge. So Thomas and his Raider defense having a 3-up, 3-down inning. And now we go to the bottom of the second. Raiders on top of the Bulldogs 2-0 as we break on Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C 5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Up to bat now in the bottom of the second for the Raiders will be Jarrett Arney, the DH. He's going to bat from the left-hand side, so another lefty here. Knight with the pitch. That's going to be called for strike one on the outside edge. Arney steps back in. Knight coming set. Here's the 0-1. Nice breaking ball called for strike two. Knight coming set from the windup, winding, and the 0-2 is going to be hit, and it's going to land foul over near left field. And the count remains 0-2. So Arney comes back, and he steps in. Knight coming set, winding. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be chopped over towards Alex Gordy at second. He feels it, has time, fires to first, and that'll be out number one. With one down, that'll bring up Terrion Moore, the left fielder. With one down, he's going to step in, bat from the right-hand side. Wears number 7 for the team. So he steps in. Knight going to continue to work from the windup. No one's on base. And the pitch. That's going to miss low and bounce around Jason Duke's catching equipment. And bounced off his helmet. Or face mask, or whatever you want to call it. That'll be ball one. Knight coming set. And the 1-0. This ball, slow roller over to third baseman Trayvon Harris. He has this in the dirt. Upshaw picks it, and that'll be out number 2. A nice save there by first baseman Brantley Upshaw. And that'll bring the Raiders back to the top of the order to Mason Michael, the shortstop. Michael reached on a base hit in the bottom of the first. Michael stepping in, bats from the right-hand side. Knight winding, 2-out pitch. That's going to be in the dirt, and it slides away from catcher Jason Dukes for ball one. And Dukes gets settled back behind the dish. Knight winding, 1-0. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike one. Knight coming set. 1-1. That's going to miss low. And that'll be ball two. Bulldogs will be facing off against this team 2 more times this week, on Thursday and on Friday. 2-1. Off speed, missing away. That'll make it 3-1. We'll be playing at home on Thursday for first pitch time at 5:45. They'll be back here on Friday for a 6. And that'll be ball 4 on Michael. 2 down. That'll bring up Brady Cawthorn, center fielder for the Raiders. He reached on a double in his first at bat, the bottom of the first. So a lefty-lefty matchup here. Michael taking his lead at first. Knight coming set. And he's going to pitch to the plate. That ball getting away from catcher Jason Dukes, bouncing around back here on the wall. Michael rounding second. And now he's caught there between second and third, and he's going to return back to second base. And now Bacon County has put another runner in scoring position. And that'll be ball one. Knight working from the stretch. Runner at second gives a look, 1-0 pitch. This ball's going to be poked foul and out of play for strike one. Knight coming back on. Now coming set. Runner at second with the lead. The 1-1. That hits in front of the plate, but catcher Jason Dukes blocking it up. That'll be ball two. Knight coming onto the mound. Knight going to come set. Giving a look at his runner at second. Going to pick back there. Throws it into center field. Chandler Lenz on the run. Gets it in. And thankfully nothing was hurt there. And the ball's gotten back in to pitcher Logan Knight. Count remains 2-1 on center fielder Cawthorn. He steps in. Knight gonna come set. Runner has his lead at second. Jesus Quintero working him. Runner going. And this pitch is going to be popped up in the air and foul. And is going to go out of play. That'll even up the count at 2-2 strikes. I imagine that was a hit and run call. Considering that Michael was running for about the time the ball left Logan Knight's hand. So Knight coming set. 2 down, 2-2 count on the batter. Winding, here's the pitch. He was going for some type of breaking ball there, but it stayed real high, and that's going to load up the count at 3-2 strikes. So Knight coming set, giving a look, full count pitch. That ball hits and gets away from catcher Jason Dukes, and runner gets down to third. And now Bacon County has runners on first and third, and that'll be Logan Knight's 15th walk of the season. Or excuse me, 16th. Runners on first and third.
You got it, bud.
I'll bring up Trey Thomas, the pitcher. He scored the 2 runs Bacon County has on a 2-run RBI double. And runner caught in a rundown here over between first and second. Brantley Upshaw is going to give him up there at second because he did not want the runner at third to steal home. But now Bacon County has runners on second and third, which I have to give kudos to the Bacon County coaching staff. That was a smart move on their part to outpitch to the plate. And that's going to miss low for ball one. Knight coming on to the mound. Runners at second and third, both with their lead. Knight working from the stretch. Is now going to come set. The 1-0. That pitch just missing. That'll make it 2-0. So Coach Hank Brandt handles all the pitching. He calls out the pitches from the dugout over to Jason Dukes, and then Dukes relays it to Knight. And that pitch missed also, and that'll make it 3-0 strikes on Trey Thomas. Excuse me, I guess that was ball 4. All right, so that'll load up the bases. We're going to put in a runner for Thomas. That'll be number 13, Jordan Martin again. So the bases are loaded with 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. And the Bacon County Raiders could possibly add more to their lead Knight, pitch to the plate. This ball is going to be hit over to Jesus Quintero. He catches it, steps on second base, and records out number 3. So after yielding 3 walks, the Toombs County Bulldogs are able to get the third out without giving up any runs. We're going to the top of the third inning. Raiders leading the Bulldogs 2-0 as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your local go-to contractor for turnkey civil construction services. We've been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and are appreciative of the values instilled in our youth by the coaches and staff of the Toombs County school system over these years. If you're interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at McClendonEnterprises.com today. And always remember, go Dogs! Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Up to bat now for the Toombs County Bulldogs here in the top of the third inning will be leadoff hitter Chandler Lynn. Lynn in his first at bat flew out to second baseman Jackson Connor. So he's looking for a base hit. Lynn reached twice on walks in Thursday's game versus Vidalia, going 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He also had 2 walks in game 2 versus Vidalia. First pitch to him, he's going to take for strike 1. Lynn with a very close stance to the plate. Thomas winding, 0-1. That's going to be called for strike 2. Lynn watching the first 2 strikes as he did in last at bat. And he steps back in. Thomas, the 0-2. Some type of breaking ball that Lynn's puts high up into the air, over in center. Center fielder Brady Cawthorn makes the catch close to the fence. For out number 1. One down, that'll bring up Chase Musselman. He's playing left field today. Has gotten quite a bit of action out there already. He reached on what I recorded as an error. Recorded as a throwing error on third baseman Caden Wilson. Pulled the first baseman up from the bag. First pitch to Musselman, missing for ball 1. Now, before entering in this game, which I don't really talk a lot about fielding stats, but before entering this game, in total, Toombs County had 28 defensive errors, and they recorded the 20. Actually, they've had no errors in this game. Next pitch missing for ball 2. Thomas, 2-0 pitch. That'll be called for strike 1, outside part of the plate. Thomas going to come set. Winding. Here's the 2-1 to Chase Musselman. Missing low and away. And Musselman working ahead. 3 balls and 1 strike. Chase Musselman, a senior this year, plans to major in sports broadcasting in college, which I guess is what you could say that I do. 3-1. Popped up into the air, and it's going to go foul. Out of play. That'll load up to count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Although in college I'm not majoring in journalism, I'm actually majoring in political science, much like Paul Feinbaum, who is a famous sports podcaster, worked in radio for many years. 3-2, missing high, and that'll be ball 4. Now, the only reason I know a lot about Mr. Feinbaum is because Barney would listen to him on the way to games. Just about every game he went to, he pulled up his podcast and he would listen. But Paul Feinbaum worked in many radio stations as a sports analyst. On the way over here, I listened to the Dan Patrick Show. Gray Stevens is up to bat. He reached on a walk in his first at bat. First pitch to him, missing low for ball one. Toombs County is still not on the board. Bacon leading 2-0. Musselman with the lead at first. Thomas going to come set. 1-0 pitch. That's going to be called for strike one on the inside part of the plate on Stevens, who is DHing in today's game. It's the first time he's done that all season, at least to my knowledge. Stevens going to call time and steps out of the batter's box. Steps back in. Thomas coming set. Here's the 1-1. Stevens fouling this one off. Out of play for strike two. The 1 ball and 2 strikes on the right-handed batter for Toombs County. Musselman still standing over at first. And he gets his lead. Thomas so far in the game has only yielded 1 base hit to Toombs County, and that was to lefty Brantley Upshaw. 1-2. Thomas decides to throw back over to first. Musselman there safely. He comes onto the mound. Musselman gets his lead at first. Thomas going to look over and now comes set. 1-2 pitch. Musselman going, swing and a miss by Stevens. And Musselman, who was going to slide, and then I think he decided not to, is standing on second base. 2 down. That'll bring up Trayvon Harris. The Bulldogs have an opportunity to score here. They also had an opportunity in the top of the first with the bases loaded. So we'll see if they can get Chase Musselman in right here. Trayvon Harris reached on a walk also in his first at bat. 3 walks in a row. Stevens, Harris, and Dukes. That was back in the top of the first. Working the runner. Here's the throw down to second. Chase Musselman slides in safely. Shortstop Mason Michael was there. Two down on freshman Trayvon Harris. Michael working Musselman, now going to return back to the position. Pitch to Harris, missing high for ball one. Thomas coming set. Michael over there working. And now he's going to return back. 1-0, swing and a miss by Harris. And that'll be strike one. One ball and 1 strike on the right-handed hitter. Thomas coming set, the 1-1. And that's going to miss, and that'll make it 2-1. Harris stepping in, wearing what looks like pink batting gloves. 2-1. That's going to be called for strike 2 on the outside edge. So 2-2 on right-handed hitter Trayvon Harris. We're in the top of the third. Thomas is coming set on the mound. Looking at Musselman, 2-2. That ball hit in the dirt. And that'll load up the count on Trayvon Harris, which in his first at bat, he walked on a full count. So we'll see if Harris can watch it close or reach on a base hit. Thomas coming set. Winding, full count pitch. And Harris puts this one up into the air into center field. Center fielder Brady Cawthorn moving back towards the fence yet again. Makes the catch. Nice hit by Harris, but it was caught for out number 3. Bulldogs still not on the board as we go to the bottom of the third. The Raiders lead 2-0 as we break on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lions Vidalia, Y101.
Hello, this is Selena Lockley with People's Bank. Our young people are our business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all of their endeavors, whether it's sports, academics, or other areas of their lives. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we're here to help make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Tired after a hard day at work? Or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then come let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers that in a 12-piece or a 16-piece. Come let the friendly folks at Shoney's take all the word dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia or call 912-537-0922.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
We're in the bottom of the third inning here in Alma. Up to bat will be Jackson Connor, the second baseman. Connor reached on a base hit in the bottom of the first inning. Where's number 2 for the Raiders and bats from the left-hand side. Logan Knight, of course, if you know him, listen to Bulldog Baseball, pitches from the left. So Knight coming set on the mound. Here's the first pitch of the bottom of the third. That ball almost hitting Connor for ball 1. Connor steps in. Knight coming set. 1-0 pitch. This pitch is going to be hit up into the air. It looks like shallow center. Chandler Lynn moving in and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up catcher Dustin Andrews. Andrews struck out on a 1-2 count in his first at bat in the bottom of the first.
Andrews at the plate. Wilson on deck.
So Andrews is going to step in, batting from the right. Knight winding, 1-out pitch. It's going to miss away for ball 1. Knight coming set. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One, swing and a miss. That'll be strike 2. Knight working ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. And working quickly at that. Knight keeps a very fast-paced game. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up third baseman Caden Wilson.
Wilson at the plate. Hardy on deck.
Had a called strike 3 on a 2-2 count. So Knight coming on to the mound. 2-out pitch. Missing way high. That'll be ball 1. Knight coming set. Winding the 1-0. That one misses low, so that'll make it 2 balls and no strikes. Missed high, missed low. Now he's going to put one down the middle, right? Knight, 2-0. And he does. This pitch is fouled off, out of play for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike on Wilson. Knight coming set. 2-1 pitch in the dirt, and that'll be ball 3. So from the Bulldog dugout, Derek James saying it has to be close. 3 balls, 1 strike. Knight winding, 3-1, and that misses outside, and that'll be ball 4. So hopefully the Bulldogs do not decide to follow the same pattern they did at the bottom of the second. They recorded 2 outs and then walked 3. Up to bat now will be Jarrett Arney, the designated hitter for Bacon County in today's game. Grounded out to Alex Gordy in his first at bat. Pitch missing outside for ball 1. Knight looking over at his runner at first. Now comes set. 1-0. Missing. That'll make it 2-0. Knight coming set. And 2-0 pitch. That's going to be fouled off and out of play for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 down, bottom of the third. Been playing about an hour. 2-1. That's going to be called for strike 2. Knight has worked back. Count's now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Arnie steps in. Knight comes set. And the 2-2 is going to be hit hard onto the ground to Alex Gordy. He fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th inning. The Bacon County Raiders still lead Toombs County 2-0 as we break on Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or by providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats that lets you monitor and adjust your home system anywhere from your smartphone app. Call Rivers Air Conditioning today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net. Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Up to bat for Toombs County here in the top of the 4th inning will be catcher Jason Dukes. He'll be followed by second baseman Alex Gordy and first baseman Brantley Upshaw. Dukes reached in his first at bat on a walk. Dukes has been catching for Toombs County today. Where's number 15 for the team? And he's about ready to go. On deck, Alex Gordy, second baseman. Jason and Alex both looking for base hits in today's game. So Duke steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Thomas is still on the mound for Bacon County. And here's the pitch. That's going to be called for strike 1 on Dukes. Jason steps back in. 0-1. Thomas. Get 0-2 on Jason Dukes. Thomas coming set. And the 0-2. Dukes lunging at this one. Hits it onto the ground to shortstop Michael. Fields it, fires to first. And did he apply the tag? The umpire is saying the first baseman was off the bag. Thickman believes he got a tag down, and time is going to be called by the coach for Bacon County as he comes out to talk to the umpire. And if Dukes reaches, I'm going to have to say he reached on an error. So now the field umpire is going to come talk to the umpire who's behind the plate. And he is out. And now head coach Derek James is coming to talk to the umpire. And Derek James talking to the umpires, and since I'm sitting right up here next to the net, I can pretty much hear everything that's being said. So that'll be out number 1.
Gordy at the plate.
And that'll bring up second baseman Alex Gordy. Gordy's 0 for 1 in today's game, so he's looking for a base hit. Thomas is winding, 1-out pitch. And that'll miss for ball 1. Thomas coming set, 1-0 pitch to the plate. Gordy poking this one up into the air. And So it looks like shortstop Mason Michael caught the ball, but no one called it, and that'll be out number 2.
Upshaw at the plate.
2 down to bring up first baseman Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw, the only Bulldog in the game so far to have a base hit. So he steps in, batting from the left-hand side. Thomas coming set. Receiving the sign from catcher Andrews. He's now going to come set, winding. Pitch to Upshaw. Will be called for strike 1. Thomas coming set, winding, 0-1 pitch to Upshaw. Upshaw puts this one up the middle, and Brantley Upshaw 2 for 2 today for the Bulldogs. See if the Bulldogs can rally with 2. Runner at first, that'll bring up Logan Knight, who grounded into a 1-6-3 double play in his first at bat in the top of the second.
Out at the plate. Quintero on deck. 2 away.
Head coach Derek James is going to call Logan Knight down to talk to him. And he's still down there talking, close to the third base coach's box. Now he's going to return. Knight bats from the right-hand side, but he throws from the left. I don't think I've ever asked him if he's naturally a lefty or a righty. But then again, I'm sure I have, and I've just forgotten. So with 2 down and a runner at first, Bulldogs are going to try to score something here. Thomas, 2-out pitch to Knight. Knight puts this one up into the air, and it's going to fall in for a base hit in right center field for Logan Knight. Brantley Upshaw rounding second. He's going to third. Here's the throw. Upshaw safe. Logan Knight getting down to second, and Logan Knight reaching on a base hit. So with the runners now on second and third, 2 in scoring position, a base hit to the backside. Could tie it up for Toombs County. They're going to put in a runner for Logan Knight. That'll be number 18, Caden Verslus. He's going to trot out there to second base. Now Jesus Quintero steps in. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Time from umpire. Now Quintero steps in. He bats from the right-hand side. One of 3 freshmen in today's starting lineup. Thomas coming set. And 2-out pitch to Quintero is going to be ball 1. Quintero steps back in. Thomas coming set. 1-0. Quintero gets under it and sends it up into the air into shallow center field. Second baseman Connors is going to back out there and get it, and that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs strand runners in scoring position here in the top of the 4th. Into the bottom of the inning we go. Raiders lead Toombs County 2-0 as we break on Y101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
Come check out these great spring deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get a Craftsman 6-gallon wet dry bag with attachments just $49.99. McGuire's Gold Class Car Wash $7.99. Gear Up Cotton Diaper Cloths $3.99. And get a Blue Fuel Magnetic Pocket Light, the 10-watt rechargeable work light, or the 3-watt rechargeable LED headlamp. Your choice, only $24.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
Logan Knight is still on the mound for the Bulldogs and up to bat for the Bacon County Raiders. will be left fielder Terrion Moore. Moore bats from the right-hand side. And in his first at bat, he grounded out to third baseman Trayvon Harris. So Moore is going to step in. Knight coming set on the mound, working from the windup. And here's the pitch. Moore sends this one into deep right center, and that's going to bounce up at the fence. Going to easily be a double. He may be going to third, and he is rounding third. Here's the throw. Trayvon Harris applies. Trayvon Harris was actually pulled away from third base, so no tag was applied. And Terrion Moore standing on third with a triple. Now with a runner at third, that'll bring up Mason Michael. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Michael's going to step in. Moore going to get a lead at third. Logan Knight coming set. Believe the foul ball may have hit Jason Dukes' hand. That'll be strike one. And I think he's okay. And he's going to throw some down to Trayvon Harris at third. Let's just see how that hand's feeling. And he looks pretty good. So Jason, you're going to come set behind the plate. The umpire dusted it off a bit. Mason Michael now going to return to the batter's box.
Michael at the plate. Cawthorn on deck.
So Michael steps in. The count's Knight coming set. The 0-1. It's going to be called for strike two. Nothing in two on Michael. Knight coming set. And the 0-2 pitch is going to be chopped over towards Alex Gordy at second. A run's going to score, but the Bulldogs record out number one. Raiders now lead 3-0. One down. That'll bring up center fielder Brady Cawthorn, who is 1 for 1 today with a walk. Cawthorn's wearing number 18 for the Raiders. Knight coming set. 1-out pitch is going to miss high for ball one. Cawthorn steps in. Knight with the 1-0. This ball's going to be hit onto the ground to shortstop Jesus Quintero. It takes a hop and gets away. And Cawthorn's going to reach on the error. One down. That puts a runner at first. And that'll bring up Trey Thomas. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk as well. He scored Bacon County's first 2 runs of the game in the bottom of the first on a 2-run RBI double. So Knight working from the stretch, runner at first, runner going, called strike, throw down, and Cawthorn going to slide in safely. So that'll be 0-1 on Thomas. Thomas going to get a lead. Cawthorn's going to get a lead. Thomas is at the plate. Knight going to come set. 1-0 pitch. Is going to be hit. Foul. And that'll make it 0-2. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 1-0. 0-2 on Trey Thomas. Knight coming set. Cawthorn with a lead at second. And the 0-2 pitch is going to be ripped over the head of Alex Gordy into right field to Foster Jones for a base hit. Cawthorn's going to be held up at third, and now Bacon County has runners on the corners. Runners now on first and third. Going to put in number 13, Jordan Martin, in to run again for pitcher Trey Thomas. Up to bat now will be first baseman Drew Elrod. So Elrod going to step in, batting from the right-hand side. Knight with runners on the corners. Middle infielders should be expecting a double play opportunity here. Swing and a miss for strike one. Knight going to work from the stretch. Elrod going to come on. Runners at first and third with their lead. Knight going to come set. 0-1. That's going to miss, and that'll make it 1-1. Knight coming back onto the mound. Raiders leading the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 3-0. 1-1. This ball's going to be lined out to center fielder Chandler Lynn, and that'll be out number 2. Two down. That'll bring up Jackson Connor. Connor today's 1 for 2. Playing second base for the Raiders. Now he steps into the box. Batting from the left-hand side. Lefty-lefty matchup here. With 2 down. Runner still on first and third. Logan Knight with the pitch. This ball's going to be chopped to Brantley Upshaw. Nice catch. Steps on first. And that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs give up a run here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Raiders lead 3-0 as we break on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lions Vidalia, Y101.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overalls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
K&K Septic Service, Highway 130 East in Vidalia, will take care of all your septic tank troubles. Ronald Kite is licensed and has over 25 years of professional experience. When the job needs to be right, call the best. That's K&K Septic Tank. Get ready for his numbers, 537-2319 or 293-2319. And again, that's K&K Septic Tank Service in Vidalia. Now, back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
We've played 4 complete innings here in Alma in the first region game versus the Bacon County Raiders. Toombs County is down 3-0 in the top of the 5th. Chandler Lynn is up to bat. He's 0 for 2 today, flying out to second baseman Jackson Connor and to center fielder Brady Cawthorn. So Lynn's looking for a base hit. Bats from the left-hand side. Trey Thomas still on the mound for the Raiders. Thomas winding. Here's the pitch. I believe if catcher Andrews would have caught that and framed it, it may have been called for strike 1, but that'll be ball 1. Lynn steps in. Thomas coming set, working from the windup. 1-0 pitch. That's going to miss high and inside to make it 2-0. Lynn steps in, heading the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Thomas with the pitch. And that's going to miss. Now Lynn's way ahead. 3 balls and no strikes. On deck will be senior Chase Musselman, who's 1 for 2 in today, or 0 for 1 in today's game with a walk. 3-0 pitch to Lynn, and that's going to be put in for strike 1. Lynn steps in, counts 3-1. Thomas winding. Here's the pitch, and that'll miss for ball 4. So that puts a runner at first to bring up senior Chase Musselman. Musselman reached on an error by the third baseman Wilson in his first at bat and walked in his second. Thomas receiving the sign from catcher Andrews. Lynn with a lead. Thomas coming set from the stretch, pitch to the plate. That's going to be called for strike 1 on Musselman. Musselman steps in. Thomas going to look over at Lynn. Now comes set. And he's going to throw over there to first. Tag applied. And Lynn's there safely. Thomas going to look over at Lynn. Now comes set. Lynn with a lead. The 0-1. Missing high. And that'll make the count even at 1-1. The Bulldogs are looking into this game to break the 3-game losing streak from the Vidalia series. 1-1. Musselman going to take for strike 2. Notice one thing I've been watching the Bulldogs do more recently is take a lot of strikes. Lynn with a lead. 1-2. Musselman. Slow fly ball over the head of the third baseman. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Lynn quickly scoots down to second. And that puts runners on first and second for the Dogs. So that brings up DH Grace Stevens. Stevens always makes sure to remind me before every game that if he does good, to interview him. And sometimes in the games, well, where I'm not necessarily looking to interview him, he'll make sure to tell me, oh, I don't need an interview today. And I'll tell him, yes, sir, you're right. Anyway, Stevens steps in. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a K. Thomas coming set from the stretch. Lynn with a lead at second. Pitch to the plate. And Stevens rips a base hit in the left field. Chandler Lynn's going to be held up there at third. Bases are loaded for the Dogs. So that'll bring up freshman Trayvon Harris. With the bases loaded, a backside hit to right field would score 2. Trayvon Harris in today's games 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out to center fielder Brady Cawthorn. So Harris, who bats from the right-hand side. Bases juiced for Toombs County. Thomas coming set, pitch to the plate. Harris takes strike 1. Thomas looking down, receiving the sign from his catcher. The 0-1. That's going to miss low for ball 1. One count on Trayvon Harris. Thomas with the pitch. That misses for ball 2. A lot of room in right center. Perfect place to put it. Thomas, 2-1. Harris puts it up into the air, over towards right center. Brady Cawthorn working in, makes the catch. Chandler Lynn's going to tag up. And it looks like the Bulldogs are on the board. And they're down by 2. 3-1 on a sac fly by Trayvon Harris. 1 down to bring up Jason Dukes. Runners are at first and second.
One away.
Dukes is 0 for 1 today with a walk. And a ground out to shortstop Mason Michael. So 1 down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Dukes going to take that for ball 1. Thomas coming onto the mound. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 down. Musselman with a lead at second. Michael behind him. And the 1-0. Breaking ball popped up into the air into right field. And the catch is going to be made. Chase Musselman tagging up from second, and now he gets down to third. So that'll be out number 2. The Bulldogs are looking for something on the ground, something where they could score some runs. Runners now on the corners for senior Alex Gordy. Gordy in today's game, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to shortstop Mason Michael. So Gordy steps in. Stevens at first has his lead. Musselman at third has his. Thomas coming set. 2-out pitch to Gordy. It's going to be hit in the 5-6 hole for a base hit. And that's going to score a run. There's an RBI single for Alex Gordy. Bulldogs now trail by 1. Scores 3-2, Bacon County. So runners are now on first and second for Toombs County with 2 down. That'll bring up Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw's hot today at the plate. He's 2 for 2 and 2 at bats. So we'll see if he can keep it going here in the top of the 5th inning. Thomas, 2-out pitch. Upshaw, going to take it for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike on Upshaw. Definitely the tallest guy on the Toombs County baseball team. The 1-0 pitch, missing. That'll make it 2-0. It was actually quite embarrassing, me having to interview him the other day. I could barely reach the recorder up to his mouth. Arm was fully extended. I'm just going to stand on a bucket next time. 2 balls, no strikes on Upshaw. Thomas, 2-0 pitch. That's going to be called for strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. 2-1 on Upshaw. Upshaw steps in. Thomas comes set. 2-1 pitch. Upshaw chops this one foul. First base side. Logan Knight retrieves it from the on-deck circle. And that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the lefty, Brantley Upshaw. Two. Thomas coming set. Here's the pitch. Upshaw gets a piece of it, but the catcher, Andrews, guess he dropped it. I thought he caught it in the air. So Upshaw still alive on a foul ball. 2-2 count. Thomas coming set. Here's the 2-2. Upshaw chops this one over to the second baseman. Connors, he fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 3. The Bulldogs, however, scored 2 runs here in the top of the 5th. Now they only trail to the Bacon County Raiders by 1. Raiders 3, Bulldogs 2 as we break on Live 101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh, USDA-certified meats. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
For the Red Raiders, Andrews at the plate.
Up to bat, Beacon County here in the bottom of the fifth will be catcher Dustin Andrews, and he'll be followed by third baseman Caden Wilson. Andrews on the day is 0 for 2 on strikeouts. Logan Knight still on the mound for Toombs County. Here's the pitch. That misses in the dirt for ball one. Knight will be up to hit when the Bulldogs go back in the top of the sixth. So Andrews steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Knight with the 1-0 pitch. Foul ball for strike one. Bacon County wins tonight. It'll improve their overall record to 9-7 and their region record to 5-2. If Toombs County wins, it'll improve their overall record to 11-8 and 3-4 on the region. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. Off-speed pitch. Nice pitch by Logan Knight. Andrews steps in. Knight winding. 1-2. In the dirt. That'll be ball two. Knight coming set on the mound. Dukes giving him the sign. 2-2 pitch. Is going to be hit fair down the third base line, rolling all the way to the corner of the field. Chase Musselman, the left fielder, is running down the ball still. He actually lost it, and he finally gets it in. Going to get it to third baseman Trayvon Harris, and Dustin Andrews reaching on a double. And so they're going to put in number 5 for the catcher Andrews. That's Dawson Harrington.
Wilson at the plate.
Up to bat now would be Caden Wilson. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Wilson batting from the right-hand side is going to step in. Knight working from the stretch with a runner at second. Knight coming set. Pitch to the plate. Going to miss low for ball one. Knight looking back at his runner. Singing the sign from Dukes. Now coming set. Winding 1-0, showing bunt, and he lays down a nice bunt. Logan Knight going to run up, grab it with his bare hand, lose it, and have no play anywhere. And now runners on first and third. That'll bring up designated hitter Jarrett Arney with runners on first and third. Arney today has grounded out to Alex Gordy 2 times in a row over at second base. Arney steps in, batting from the left-hand side. Knight comes set. And here's the pitch. Swing. And a miss for strike one. Arney steps back in. Knight coming set. And he's going to show bunt. He bunts this one foul for strike two. So I think, actually, better not say that. I'm up in the press box. Other people can hear me. Well, I mean, other people can hear me on the radio, but I'll keep that comment for Thursday if I can remember. That's going to be called for strike three, and that'll be out number one. Don't want other teams to use it against us. See, I'll write it down. So you'll stay interested. Well, I'll remember to talk about it. Up to bat now, Terrion Moore. He's 1 for 2 today. Knight coming set, 1-out pitch. Nice off-speed pitch called for strike 1. Nothing in 1 on Moore. Steps in, bats from the right-hand side. Logan Knight coming set, 0-1 pitch. Nice block by Jason Dukes. No go from the runner. Runners. 3-1. Counts even at 1-1. Moore steps in. Knight comes set. And 1-1 is going to be chopped. It's going to ricochet off the glove of Logan Knight. 1 run's going to score. Jesus Quintero tries to make the play at first, and he is safe. And the Bacon County Raiders score another run. That's a questionable call. Do you give him the infield hit, or do you score it an error? Well, I'm going to reason with you over the radio as Coach Derek James is out talking to his team on the pitcher's mound. It was a hard ball to get to. It took a really long hop over Logan Knight. So I think I'm going to award him with an infield hit because after Jesus Quintero fielded the ball, he was already safe at first. And with that, that was an RBI single as it scored a run. Raiders now lead 4-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 down. Mason Michael is up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today with a walk and a run scored. Michael steps in. Jesus Quintero playing close to the middle for the double play opportunity. Alex Gordy seems to be playing a normal second base position. 1-out pitch is going to be hit onto the ground. Alex Gordy, he stays down, flips to Jesus Quintero, throw to first, and the Bulldogs get a double play. 4-6-3, and they get out of the 5th inning. They go to the top of the 6th. Raiders lead 4-2 as we break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
Just when you thought the chicken sandwich war was over, it's coming back in a big way with Zaxby's new signature sandwich. It's a double hand-breaded filet, split-top bun, 3 zesty pickles, and if that wasn't enough, it's smothered in Zax sauce or new spicy Zax sauce. That's right. We made a totally new sauce to give it the kick it deserves. The other guys won't know what hit them. The new Zaxby's signature sandwich. Have you tried it yet?
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town. Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Up to bat for the Bulldogs here at the top of the 6th inning is Logan Knight. Knight wearing number 25. He's pitched the entire game so far. 5 complete innings for the Bulldogs. He's given up 4 runs. And for Bacon County, all 4 of their runs scored have been earned. He's given up 8 hits in this game. On deck is Bryson Stanley. I assume is just entering the game to bat. Here's the pitch to Knight. He gets a piece of it, fouls it back into the wall, which is brick for strike 1. Nothing in 1 on Knight. Thomas still pitching for the Raiders, coming set. The 0-1. That's going to be called for strike 2 on the inside part of the plate on Knight. Now the Bulldogs only have 2 more opportunities to catch up and pass the Raiders. That would be here in the top of the 6th and then again in the top of the 7th. Thomas, 0-2, and that's going to be called for strike 3 on Logan Knight. One down. That'll bring up Bryson Stanley. Stanley with one down is going to enter the game. Bryson Stanley on the season is batting .161 with an on-base percentage of .250. Stanley steps in, one out pitch from Thomas, and that's going to be called for strike 1. The 0-1. That's going to be called for strike 2. Nothing in 2 on the right-handed hitter for Toombs County. Thomas with the 0-2. And he gets a piece of it. Stay alive. Fouls it off. Count remains nothing in 2 on Stanley. Stanley going to go down and talk to head coach Derek James, who called him over. Nothing in 2 on the right-handed hitter. On deck will be senior Chandler Lynn, and they'll be back to the top of the order for Toombs County. So Stanley going to come back to the plate. And during the time Stanley was down talking to head coach Derek James, the Raiders met on the mound just amongst themselves, no coach. And they're returning back to their positions. Stanley steps in. Thomas winding. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll be strike 3. 2 down. And that'll bring up senior Chandler Lynn. Lynn today is 0 for 2 with a walk. In this game so far, Trey Thomas for the Beatty County Raiders has only given up 6 hits and 2 runs, one of which was earned. 2-out pitch to Lynn is going to be called for strike 1. And this inning alone is proving what I said earlier, how the Bulldogs are watching a lot of strikes. 0-1. It's going to miss low for ball 1. Thomas coming set. 1-1 pitch to the plate. High. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike on Lynn. Thomas working from the windup, coming set, 2-1 pitch. That's going to miss to make it 3-1. Now, see, when you play in like pitching machine level, a lot of coaches will say, hey, take strike 1 so you can adjust yourself to the machine. Okay, I mean, I see that. 3-1 pitch. Going to be lined off the glove of the pitcher. Thomas Lynn's going to try to outrun it, and he does. Chandler Lynn reaching on an infield hit. Well, it should have been, well, more than likely should have gone through into the outfield. Thomas, very quick reaction there, getting a glove on it. But Chandler Lynn is going to be awarded the base hit. 2 down, runner at first. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, in pitching machine, some coaches will tell their players, take the first pitch to get adjusted to the pitching machine. If it's throwing a high, low, faster, whatever you're not used to. But when you get to live pitch, the concept of taking strike 1 is just kind of doesn't make much sense from a viewer standpoint and a former player. It's kind of wild. Maybe someone can explain it to me. 2 down. That'll bring up Chase Musselman. Musselman is 1 for 2 with a walk today. Lynn with lead at first. Thomas with the pitch. Musselman lays down a nice base, and Musselman is going to reach on an infield hit. A nice bunt by Chase Musselman. Runners now on first and second to bring up designated hitter Gray Stevens. Stevens wearing number 22 for the team. Looking down at head coach Derek James. Now he's going to step into the box. Stevens steps in. Lynn and Musselman are getting their leads. Thomas coming set. 2-out pitch to Stevens. He gets under it and sends it foul. And it looks like it's going to be out of play for strike one. 0-1 on Stevens. 2 down. Top of the sixth. Bulldogs down by 2 to the Raiders. Score is 4-2. Thomas with the 0-1. Stevens fouling this one off. Out of play for strike 2. 0-2 on the right-handed hitter. Stevens steps in. Thomas coming set. 0-2. Misses on the outside. That'll make it 1-2. Yeah, that's the one benefit I like to sitting, right behind the fence instead of up in the press box. You can really see the pitches a lot better when they cross the plate. Thomas, 1-2. Stevens gets under this one. Is it going to stay in foul or fair territory? It's going to hit in the Bulldog stands. And all the Bulldog fans scattered, trying not to get hit by the Gray Stevens foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on senior Gray Stevens. Stevens stepping in. Thomas trying to decide what to throw. Stevens. 1-2. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit up the middle, and it's gonna... nice play. A very nice play by shortstop Mason Michael. He made a sliding play, grabbed the ball, and put his hand on second base to get the force play. And that'll be out number 3. Bulldogs unable to score here in the top of the 6th, so we move to the bottom of the 6th. Raiders lead 4-2 as we break on Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C 5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
It's the bottom of the 6th here in Alma. Bacon County versus the Bulldogs. The Raiders are on top 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Up to bat now will be number 18, Brady Cawthorn, who is 1 for 2 with a walk in the day's game. His on-base percentage, though, is 1,000. In all 3 at-bats, he has reached base on a double, on a walk, and on an error. So he steps in, batting from the left-hand side. Here's the pitch from Knight. Misses in the dirt for ball 1. Jesus Quintero has re-entered the game. Back at short. Knight winding with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Cawthorn steps in. Knight winding. 1-1. This pitch hit up the middle. Chandler Lynn wasn't going to be able to get to that one, so it's going to drop in for a base hit. That'll bring up Trey Thomas. Thomas is 2 for 2 today with a walk, a 2-run RBI double, a walk, and a single. So he steps in, batting from the right-hand side. Knight going to work from the stretch. Runner at first, getting a look over there at him. And he's going to pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss by Thomas for strike 1. Thomas out of the box, now steps in. Knight looking over at first. 0-1. Knight coming set. He's going to pick over to first. Kind of got the runner leaning there, but he was able to return back safely. Thomas looking over. Third base coach now steps in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. The ball hit on the ground and in between short and third for a base hit. Runners now on first and second for the Raiders. And then I'll bring up first baseman Drew Elrod. Elrod today is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, grounding into a fielder's choice, and a fly out to center fielder Chandler Lynn. Jordan Martin is going to enter the game to run for pitcher Thomas. And here comes Derek James out. Is this it for Logan Knight? And it looks like it is. Who are they going to bring in? Looks like they're bringing in sophomore Lucas O'Connor to take over. So as O'Connor warms up on the mound, we're going to take a break and send it back to the station. Bulldogs down 4-2 to Bacon County in the bottom of the 6th. As we break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Hello, my name is Kathy Benton with People's Bank. Our young people are our business owners and community leaders of tomorrow. Here at People's Bank, we take great pride in supporting the youth of Toombs County in all their endeavors, whether it's sports or academics. People's Bank wishes you great success. We love our community, and we are here to help you make your dreams a reality. People's Bank, serving our community for over 85 years, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Tired after a hard day at work? Or do you just not feel like cooking after church? Then come let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers that in a 12-piece or a 16-piece. Come let the friendly folks at Shoney's take all the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia or call 912-537-0922.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
So junior Logan Knight pitched 5 complete innings for the Bulldogs. He allowed 10 hits, 4 runs. All 4 of those were earned. Gave up 4 walks and had 5 strikeouts. Lucas O'Connor is going to take over now here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss by Elrod for strike 1. O'Connor coming in with runners on first and second and no outs. O'Connor receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. Going to come set. Winding 0-1. Missing for ball 1. Lucas O'Connor came in and pitched in that dreadful Vidalia game on Thursday, which I didn't even bother to keep up with the stats of the pitchers that game. O'Connor coming set. Going to pick back to second. Runners in a rundown. Jesus going to throw to third. There's the tag, and he is out. A nice move by sophomore Lucas O'Connor, freshman Jesus Quintero, and freshman Trayvon Harris. Very nice job. One down.
Good job, boys.
And now that opens up an opportunity for a double play on a ball hit up the middle to either Jesus or Alex, short and second. So O'Connor coming set. 1-1 pitch. That misses outside. They make it 2-1. O'Connor looking over at his runner at first. Now comes set. 2-1 pitch is going to be hit, and it looks like it's going to stay in foul territory. No one's going to be able to make it over there to it, and that'll be strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Drew Elrod. Elrod stepping back in, batting from the right. O'Connor pitching from the right, if you're unfamiliar with Toombs County baseball. O'Connor with the 2-2. An off-speed pitch that missed low. That'll load up the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Elrod. O'Connor going to directly look at his runner at first, now coming set. And the full count pitch. It's going to be fouled off into the net. Count remains full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Elrod steps in. O'Connor looking over at first, now coming set. Full count pitch. And it's going to be popped up into the air. Over towards Alex Gordy at second. Gordy absolutely lost the ball. Brantley Upshaw picks it up, throws it to second, and gets the out. So that'll be out number 2.
All right, boys. All right, boys. One more out.
2 down. That'll bring up Jackson Connor, the second baseman. His name I can, for some reason, never remember when I go to refer to the second baseman for Bacon County. All I can remember is Connor, but his first name is Jackson Connor. Connor steps in, bats from the left-hand side. O'Connor going to look over at first, now coming set. 2-out pitch. He popped up into the air, and it looks like it's going to go out of play for strike 1. Connor on the game tonight is 1 for 3 with a base hit, a fly out to center fielder Chandler Lynn, and a ground out to first baseman Brantley Upshaw. O'Connor coming set. The 0-1. That's going to be called for strike 2. Nice fastball, outside edge. O'Connor to Connor. Connor steps in. O'Connor looking over at first. O'Connor coming set. And he's going to step off the back of the mound. He comes back on. O'Connor looking over. Now comes set. And the 0-2. He's going to be hit on the ground to Trayvon Harris at third. He feels it, fires across the diamond, and that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs in the top of the 7th have to score 2 to keep the game going or 3 to go ahead. We'll take a break and come back to Alma for Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lions Vidalia, Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or by providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats that lets you monitor and adjust your home system anywhere from your smartphone app. Call Rivers Air Conditioning today at 912-537-8490 or visit them online at riversac.net. Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Up to bat here in the top of the seventh for Toombs County will be third baseman Trayvon Harris, followed by catcher Jason Dukes and second baseman Alex Gordy. So the Bulldogs have to score 2 to keep this game going for sure, 3 to go ahead. If the Bulldogs cannot tie it up or go ahead here in the top of the seventh, the game will be over.
Okay.
So Trayvon Harris is going to step in, batting from the right on the night tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, a fly out to center fielder Cawthorn, and a sac fly, which scored a run for the Dogs. Thomas still on the mound for the Raiders. First pitch to Harris is going to be called for strike 1. Oh, 1. That's going to be called for strike 2 on Harris.
All it takes is one, buddy. You got this, Trey.
Nothing in 2 on Trayvon Harris. Thomas working from the windup. Now calls time and steps out. Harris steps back in. Thomas comes set. And the 0-2. Harris puts this one foul. First base side. Count remains nothing in 2. It was like second baseman Jackson Connor ran all the way over there in foul territory and got the ball back in. And the count remains nothing in 2 on Trayvon Harris. Harris steps in. Thomas comes set. Winding. And the 0-2. Harris hits this one a chopper onto the ground to Mason Michael, the shortstop. He's going to throw it to first, and that'll be out number 1. 1 down. That'll bring up catcher Jason Dukes. Dukes on the night is 0 for 2 with a walk.
1 away.
So Coach for Bacon looks like maybe making a change defensively. And I think he may be making a pitching change. And he is. So that'll be all from Trey Thomas tonight. Thomas pitched 6 1/3 inning for the Raiders. Now it looks like they're bringing in number. Can't see his number. So before I send it back, I want to make sure, is that number 19? Is that what they said? That's number 19, Chance Ivy, warming up on the mound for the Raiders. So while he does that, we're going to send it back to the station. Bulldogs down by 2 in the top of the 7th. We'll take a break and come back on Y101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
Come check out these great spring deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get a Craft 6-gallon wet dry bag with attachment. Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Toombs County High School baseball on Y101. The Dogs are down by 2 here in the top of the 7th. Chance Ivy is coming in to pitch for the Bacon County Raiders. And up to bat now will be Jason Dukes. Jason Dukes is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. So he's looking for a base hit with 1 down. Bulldogs have to tie it up or either go ahead to keep it going here in the top of the 7th. Ivy winding. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be called for strike 1 on Dukes. Duke steps in, 0-1. Ivy winding, 0-1 pitch. Dukes lines this one up the middle for a base hit. With a runner at first, that'll bring up senior Alex Gordy, the second baseman. Gordy tonight's 1 for 3 with an RBI single, scoring a run for the Dogs. He and Trayvon Harris are responsible for scoring the runs for the team. Harris on a sac fly, which scored Chandler Lynn, who walked. And Alex Gordy on an RBI single that scored Chase Musselman, who reached on a base hit. So Alex Gordy is going to step in. Ivy now going to work from the stretch. Believe that maybe Cody Cortez in running for Jason Dukes. First pitch to Gordy is going to hit him, and he's going to get down to first base. Up to bat now will be Brantley Upshaw. Upshaw tonight's 2 for 3, 2 base hits, and a fielder's choice.
No pressure, bud.
And it looks like head coach Derek James is going to make a change. So Alex Gordy is coming off of first base. And it looks like Caden Versluis is coming in. One down. And runners on first and second. Chance Ivy on the mound for Bacon County, just entered the game. During Jason Dukes at bat. Runners on first and second for Toombs County. Dukes reaching on a base hit. Gordy getting hit. Cody Cortez is running for catcher Jason Dukes, and Caden Versluis is running for second baseman Alex Gordy. First pitch to Brantley Upshaw is going to miss for ball 1. I'm not even recording. I forgot to start the video. So I didn't get Jason Dukes' hit in there. Ivy coming set. The 1-0. Upshaw hits this one up the middle. Mason Michael fields it, gets the out at second, and threw it in the dirt and is unable to get Brantley Upshaw at first. So that puts runners on the corners for Toombs County with 2 down. That's going to bring up Lucas O'Connor for Toombs County. So with 2 down, catcher Dustin Andrews goes out to give the first and third call. So Ivy going to come set. Runners at first and third for the Bulldogs. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. And O'Connor's going to take it for strike 1. Ivy receiving the sign from catcher Andrews. Now comes set. Gives a look, the 1-1. Swing and a miss by O'Connor for strike 2. O'Connor down in the count, 0-2. He steps in. Ivy. Time has been called by O'Connor. And O'Connor steps in. Ivy coming set, and the 0-2 missing for ball one. O'Connor steps back in. Ivy comes onto the mound, pitches from the right, by the way. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, and it's going to miss for ball two. Catcher Dustin Andrews thought that was strike three. He was walking off the field. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes on Lucas O'Connor. Ivy comes set, 2-2 pitch. O'Connor fouls it off out of play. And the count remains 2-2 on sophomore Lucas O'Connor. Ivy coming set, 2-2, swing and a miss, and that'll be strike three. So the Bacon County Raiders take game 1 4-2. We'll take a break and come back and wrap up tonight's game on Y101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
Come check out these great spring deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get a Craftsman 6-gallon wet dry bag with attachments just $49.99. McGuire's Gold Class Car Wash $7.99. Gear Up Cotton Diaper Cloth $3.99. And get a Blue Fuel Magnetic Pocket Light, the 10-watt rechargeable work light, or the 3-watt rechargeable LED headlamp. Your choice, only $24.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
K&K Septic Tank Service, Highway 130 East in Vidalia, will take care of all your septic tank troubles. Ronald Kite is licensed and has over 25 years of professional experience. When the job needs to be right, call the best. That's K&K Septic Tank. Get ready for his numbers, 537-2319 or 293-2319. And again, that's K&K Septic Tank Service in Vidalia.
So the story tonight is the Toombs County Bulldogs fell short to the Bacon County Raiders 4-2. The Raiders opened up the game, scoring 2 runs in the bottom of the first, 1 in the bottom of the fourth, and 1 in the bottom of the fifth, while Toombs County didn't start swinging the sticks until the top of the fifth inning when they scored 2 runs on a sac fly by Trayvon Harris that scored Chandler Lynn, who reached on a walk, and Alex Gordy had an RBI single that scored Chase Musselman, who reached on the base hit. At the plate, Chandler Lynn went 1 for 3 with a walk. Chase Musselman went 2 for 3 with a walk. Grace Stevens went 1 for 3 with a walk. Jason Dukes went 1 for 3 with a walk. Alex Gordy, 1 for 3, scoring a run. Brantley Upshaw, 2 for 4. Logan Knight went 1 for 3. Lucas O'Connor, 0 for 1. Jesus Quintero went 0 for 2. And Stanley also went 0 for 1. So the story is Toombs County falls to 10-9 overall, 2-5 on the region, and they are now in a 4-game losing streak. Toombs County will be at home on Thursday to play game 2 of the series. And Lyons, that first pitch will be at 5:45, and it'll be right here on Y101. I want to thank you for tuning in tonight From me down in Alma, I'm Bryce Brady. Thanks to Robin back at the station. And you've been listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
You've been listening to the Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101. Today's game was brought to you by Shoney's in Vidalia, Rivers Heating.